Hello students, I welcome you all for online classes of Modern Business Law. This is a subject for 4th semester BCom students. Modern Business Law, we have to study certain laws which are related to business. As usual, in this subject we have to study 5 units. In today's class we will have just an introduction of syllabus. So in this subject we have to study 5 units. The first unit is Law of Contract 1872. So in this subject we have to study 3 acts, 3 laws. The first law is Indian Contract Act, which was passed in the year 1872. So in this first unit, Law of Contract, we have to study meaning, definitions and essentials of valid contract. So what does it mean by contract? What are the definitions of contract? And in order that the contract should be a valid contract, what are the essentials of valid contract? Then we have to study classification or types, that means kinds of contract, in first subunit of first unit. Second subunit, subtitle, that is meaning and essentials of offer and acceptance. Capacity of parties to contract, consideration, free consent, legality of object, and agreements declared as void. So these are the essentials of a valid contract. So these essentials we are going to study in detail in this first unit. So these are 7 subtopics on which we are going to study in this first unit. So this Indian Contract Act, we have to study it in detail. So second unit also consists of Law of Contract of 1872. Some topics are again continued in second unit also. In second unit, we have to study discharge of contract. Discharge means contract coming to an end. So what are the situations, circumstances in which the contract will come to an end? Then remedies for breach of contract. Breach of contract means when one party breaks the terms of the contract, does not act as per the terms of the contract, contract will be broken. Then what are the remedies available to the other party that we are going to study? And in this unit, we are going to study quasi-contract. These 3 concepts we are going to study in second unit. Third unit is about indemnity and guarantee. In this unit, we are going to study about the contract of indemnity and contract of guarantee. We are going to study meaning, definitions, and essentials of indemnity and guarantee. Then we are going to study about the contract of bailment and pledge. Points of distinction between indemnity and guarantee, and distinction between bailment and pledge. This is the third unit. Now fourth unit is about Right to Information Act. So we have to study 3 acts, 3 laws in detail. First is Indian Contract Act in detail. Then Right to Information Act. So in this Right to Information Act, we have to study background of this act, why this act was passed by the government, then different definitions of those terms which are used in this act. Then right to information and obligation of public authorities, Central Information Commission and the State Information Commission, powers and functions of Information Commission, and appeals and penalties. So these 5 subtopics we have to study in this 4th unit. And last unit, 5th unit, is about cyber law. So in this unit we have to just study the concept of cyber law. We are not going to study it in detail. In this unit we have to study the meaning of cyber law, what are the different types of crimes which are committed in cyberspace, and what are the punishments prescribed under different laws for the crimes which are committed in cyberspace. So these are the 5 units which we are going to study for this semester, 4th semester. From next class, we will start with the syllabus. Thank you very much.